The joke's on me. You want to hear something funny? I'm gonna be just fine. No, really, I am. Not because I'm strong. Oh no, no, no. Not because I'm tough, or resilient, or one of those oh-so inspirational figures who rise from the ashes. No, no, my dear, sweet, naive friend, I'll be fine because I have to be. That's the game, isn't it? The grand, absurd, cosmic joke. Life punches you in the teeth, throws you down a flight of stairs, and just when you think it's over, just when you're lying there, tasting blood and counting the stars, life whispers, get up. And what do? You do it. You get up, again, and again, and again. Because what's the alternative? To stay down, to quit. Oh no, 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 that's not how this works. You get up, you drag yourself forward, you laugh through the broken ribs and cracked bones, because if you don't, oh ho ho, if you don't, you lose. And we can't have that now, can we? But let's be honest, just maybe I don't want to win. Maybe I don't even want to fight. Maybe I want to just sit down, let the world spin, and watch it all burn. But no, that's not my role in this little comedy, is it? I'm the survivor, the warrior, the last one standing in a battlefield of corpses, smiling like it's all a big joke. And maybe it is. Maybe that's the only thing that makes sense anymore. You know, people love to romanticize pain. They write poetry about it. They turn it into music. They say things like pain makes you stronger asterisk. Oh, I love that one. Pain builds character. It's necessary. Let me tell you something about pain. It doesn't make you stronger. It doesn't make you wise. It eats you alive. It burrows inside you like a parasite, whispering in your ear, reminding you that you are small, that you are alone, that no matter how much you scream, no one's coming to save you. And the best part, it never goes away. You learn to live with it, carry it around like a pet, feed it, nurture it, give it a name. And if you're really, really lucky, one day you don't notice it anymore. One day it just becomes part of you. And that's when you're truly, deliciously doomed. Because that's when you start to laugh at the wrong things. That's when you start to find the pain funny, because isn't it just hysterical that the people who hurt the most are the ones who smile the widest? That the ones who have seen the worst of this wretched world are the ones who walk around like it doesn't touch them. That the most broken of us are the ones who hold everyone else together. Oh, it's a riot, a real knee slapper. But here's the thing, I don't even get to break. No, no, no. Breaking would be easy. Shattering would be simple. I could fall apart, scatter my little pieces across the floor, and let someone else clean up the mess. But I can't. I have to keep it together. I have to pick up the pieces, stitch them back together with shaking hands and bloodied fingers, and pretend that I am whole, because that's what warriors do, right? That's what we're supposed to be. Unbreakable, unstoppable, even when we're bleeding out inside. People look at me, and they see strength. Oh yes, they love that word. They see someone who doesn't flinch, who doesn't waver, who doesn't crack under the pressure. They don't see the nights I spend staring at the ceiling, listening to my own heartbeat and wondering how many more times it's going to beat before it finally, mercifully, stops. They don't see the mornings where getting out of bed feels like dragging myself out of a grave. They don't see the way my hands shake when no one's looking. They don't see the truth, that I am not okay, that I am tired, that I am so very, very tired. But I keep going, because what else is there? A long time ago, I made a choice. I chose to stand when everyone else fell, to carry the weight no one else could, to be the last one standing in a fight that never ends. And that's the real punchline, isn't it? That my strength comes from my pain, that the very thing that should have broken me 1,000 times over is the only reason I'm still here, that every scar, every wound, every shattered piece of me is just another reminder that I survived. And that's the cruelest joke of all. Because I didn't want to survive. I wanted to be free. But no one ever gets free, do they? No, no, no. We just keep going, keep running, keep fighting a war that never ends. And maybe, just maybe, one day I'll find peace. Or maybe I won't. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is all there ever was. An endless fight. A war against ghosts that never stay dead. Maybe I'll always be the last one standing, looking out over a battlefield of bodies, wondering if I was ever really alive at all. And isn't that just hilarious? Because in the end, the only thing we ever had is the ability to stand, to endure. The universe has a twisted sense of humor, doesn't it? It watches amused as we claw our way through the wreckage of our own lives, gasping for air, hoping for mercy. But mercy, oh no, that's not part of the joke. The punchline is that the ones who suffer the most, the ones who get chewed up and spit out by life, are the ones who are forced to keep going. Not because they're strong. No, strength is just another illusion, another dirty little trick. They keep going because they don't have a choice. And that, my dear audience, is the real comedy. See, survival isn't about winning. It's not about rising above, conquering demons, or proving anyone wrong. It's about enduring. And endurance is a cruel, backhanded slap from the universe. You fall, you bleed, you scream. And just when you think it's over, just when you think, maybe, just maybe, you can rest, the joke tightens its grip. Oh no, not yet. It whispers, the show must go on. And so, you drag yourself forward, step by agonizing step, laughing through the pain, because what else is there to do? Cry? No. Tears are just the laugh track to suffering. Funny, isn't it? How people look at the broken and call them strong, as if strength were something to be proud of, as if it weren't just the weight of suffering pressing down so hard. It turns a person into stone. They say, you're so resilient, as if resilience were a badge of honor instead of the chains that keep you standing. When all you wanted to do is collapse, they clap their hands, they admire your ability to endure, never once wondering if maybe, just maybe, you'd trade all that strength for a little peace. But peace, now, that's the biggest joke of all. There is no peace, not really. The moment you think you've found it, it slips right through your fingers, laughing in your face. The past lingers, like an unwanted guest, whispering reminders of every scar, every betrayal, every wound that never really healed. They say time heals all wounds, but time is just another part of the punchline. Time doesn't heal. It just stretches the joke out longer, gives you more room to stumble, to fall, to get up again just so you can fall even harder. And then there's the grand finale, the ultimate cruelty. After everything, after the pain, the loss, the heartbreak, you still have to keep going. Not because you believe in hope, not because you think things will get better. No, you keep going because that's what the joke demands. You keep walking through the fire because stopping isn't an option. You tell yourself, I will be all right, not because you believe it, but because what else is there to say? The audience expects it. They want to hear it. They need to hear it. So you say the words with a grin, even as the flames lick at your heels. The funniest part, the real kicker, one day you wake up and realize, maybe you don't need to laugh anymore. Maybe you don't need to pretend. Maybe you've become the joke itself. And by then, it doesn't even matter, because the show must go on. War never ends, not really. Oh sure, the battlefield changes today, it's in your head. Tomorrow in your heart, but the war, it lingers like a bad joke told over and over again. You fight, you bleed, you lose pieces of yourself along the way, but the war laughs because it knows the truth. There's no victory, no truce, no white flag. Just you, standing in the wreckage, breathing through the smoke, whispering to yourself, I will be all right. Not because you believe it, but because what else is there to say? It's funny, isn't it? How people talk about moving on, about healing, as if ghosts ever stay buried. They tell you to let go, but they don't understand there's nothing to let go of, because it never leaves. The past, oh, it's a loyal friend, always lurking in the shadows, waiting for the perfect moment to tap you on the shoulder and say, asterisk, remember me? Asterisk, and just like that, the war starts all over again. New day, same battle, new wounds, same pain. But here's the real joke. You don't even fight to win anymore. No. That illusion died a long time ago. Now, you fight just to keep going, to push forward even as the weight of it all threatens to crush you. Some call that strength, but you and I both know the truth. Strength is just another word for asterisk, to stubborn, to die asterisk. They don't see it though. They don't hear the war drums pounding in your head, the echoes of a battle that never ends. They only see the grin you wear, the laugh you force, the words you spit out like bullets asterisk I will be alright asterisk dotto. But the body remembers, the mind keeps count. Every scar, every sleepless night, every whispered scream when no one's listening, and still you keep playing the game, marching forward like a soldier without an army, a king without a kingdom. The world loves a survivor, don't they? They clap, they cheer, they admire your resilience. Look at you, they say, still standing. But they never ask how much of you is left, because that's the trick, isn't it? You're never the same after the war. The things you've lost, the things you've done, oh, they don't just disappear. They become a part of you, stitched into your skin like an ugly little joke. And the best part, no one else can see them, only you. So you smile, you laugh, you walk through the fire and pretend the flames don't burn anymore. And maybe, just maybe, you start to believe it. Until the ghosts come back, until the past pulls you under, until you wake up one day and realize the war was never meant to be won. It was meant to change you, to break you, to turn you into something else, something unrecognizable. And yet, here you are, still fighting, still breathing, still whispering those words like a prayer, like a curse, like the final act of a never-ending show. I will be all right in the war. Oh, the war just laughs. But let's not leave without a little something. A parting gift, a whisper in the dark, a little advice from someone who's danced with the devil and waltzed with the abyss. You want to know the secret to all this? How to keep standing when the world keeps pulling the rug out from under you? All right, listen close, because I don't say this often. One, wear the mask, but don't forget the face beneath it. Oh, I know. The mask is easier, it's cleaner. People love a good performance. Give them a grin, a laugh, a clever little quip, and they'll never ask what's underneath. But you better not forget, because one day the mask won't come off and you'll realize you've been pretending so long. You don't even remember who you were before the show started. 2. Pain is funny, but don't let it be the only joke you tell. Oh, it's a good one, all right. Pain makes a fine little companion, always there, always whispering. But if you let it take center stage, if you make it the whole act, then that's all you'll ever be. And trust me, the audience loves a tragedy, but they'll leave before the final bow. And then you'll be standing there, alone, with nothing but the echoes of your own suffering. Now that's a punchline you don't want to hear. 3. Keep standing, but know why. Don't just get up because the world expects you to. Don't fight just because you don't know how to stop. Stand because you choose to, because there's something, anything worth standing for. Maybe it's something small. Maybe it's just the thought of proving the universe wrong one more time. But find it, cling to it, because the war doesn't end. No, but it helps to know why you're still in the fight. And that, my dear, is the real joke. Not that we survive, not that we endure, but that we do it on our own terms. And if that's not hilarious, I don't know what is.